Kaiju Creamstick.
Welcome back to Kaiju Creamstick. Today we find ourselves in Mansfield, Ohio, not far from the Ohio State University, Columbus, Ohio, where we've come across a place to get a little Germanic culture called Der Dutchman. So we went in, and much to our surprise, we found some, well, not such a surprise, but I guess it was a size surprise, because these little buggers, and I use the term little because it's an expression, but they're anything but little. So let me pull one of these guys out of here. And this guy had peanut sprinkles on top too, which is always a plus. You know, something a little different, a little more festive. But all right, well, fine. So, as we tend to do these things, we have a couple of criteria that we look at, and right off the bat, the icing. It's very aesthetically done. You can they've done like it with a little knife here. Very nice. More chocolate is better as far as I'm concerned. So you just slather it on there and roll it over the sides and all that. But to be fair, it's a very nice aesthetic presentation, as are all their donuts. Let's see what it tastes like. So the texture, it's a little stiff, but not real stiff. It's not like a glaze. It's like icing. So we peel this off, get a fingerful of that. It's got a nice weight to it. And again, the nice dark chocolate, it's a good aesthetic. You can't say that this isn't chocolate. Very chocolatey. I think, if I were to guess, as in most cases, it's probably some sort of powdered sugar base, but it's very chocolatey, and that's a plus. So, let's get a piece of this bread. And you'll notice a little bit of cream on this end, a little bit of cream on this end, so it's been injected from both sides, more than likely. With the bread, let's get some bread here. So, it's golden cakey, rich and flaky outside.
Golden flaky, tender cakey outside.
Oh, look, got cream right off the bat. Beautiful. Again, giant plus. The bread, the texture is nice, the color is nice. The bread itself, I try to get some without some cream. That's a good problem to have. Okay, so clear my palate. Some breads have particular flavors. They might be eggy or yeasty or sweet, cinnamony. Some breads have these distinct characteristics. This bread does not. It's more like just a carrier for cream and icing. Not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. And there's plenty. Again, the size is good. Let's get some of this frosting, since it's the cream. I'm sorry, the cream on the inside. Since it's waiting to come out, I'll get a little fingerful here. It's got a nice weight to it. A fun little texture, right? Man, I got some peanut butter with that one. Let's try again. Okay, so it's very light. It's almost like whipped cream. It's a very fluid, very smooth texture. The flavor, if you will, is very, very subtle. Maybe a little, well, I'm not sure. It's very, very subtle. I just keep shoving my finger in there. Maybe that's what I'm getting, a little bit of like a buttery sort of sensation. So, we've talked about some icing, dark chocolatey good, if you like chocolate, which is me, a big plus. The bread, sort of a neutral carrier. The cream, if you like the sort of whipped creamy thing, I tend to lean towards the heavier, granular, crunchy, sugary type of cream. So while this is not my favorite cream, the big side here, and it might be yours, but the big side is the quantity, at least so far. So let me get rid of this piece right here. And let's tear into the middle just for fun. Okay, still lots of cream. That's a beautiful thing. Sometimes what they do in bakeries, when they inject the cream, they'll put the, for lack of a better word, it is like a large hypodermic needle. They put it part way in, they shoot in the cream, and they whip it around and shoot in the cream, but in the middle is this huge dense area of no cream, just dense bread. That's not the case here, at least not with this guy. So that's a big thumbs way up for Der Dutchman on that regard. So let's take a mouthful here. Time to get messy, right? Oh man. Well, okay. So, while I'm masticating, one of the interesting things that the manager had told me, they make the donuts in Plain City, which is apparently down near Columbus, Ohio somewhere. Haven't been there yet. That's their production facility. Donut Central, I think she may have referred to it as. They also have the Rolling Dutchman, which is a donut truck that I think sells them. Might be a delivery truck, but I think maybe it sells them. I thought that was kind of funny. The Rolling Dutchman, the Flying Dutchman, all this Germanic Dutchman stuff. I did mention the size before. In terms of the kaiju factor, this is a good sized donut. So it's not going to be a medium sized donut. It's not going to be a gigantic donut. So probably like a megalon sized donut. Or again, our good old alien Balton. And that's a plus. That's a good thing. Finally, overall, size, icing, bread, the amount of cream, I give that maybe a 7.5. I think that's about where we sit. And that's a pretty good rating. Oh, and the bee is all about it too. Go away. It's a wasp. I hate wasps. So I'm gonna go kill me a wasp and then finish this donut. If you get the opportunity to come to Mansfield, Ohio, come have a cream stick at Der Dutchman. Or if you're in Sarasota, Florida, they're there as well. In the meantime, keep eating cream sticks.